Billy Martin, fresh off an impressive. So runner at second, 2 down. Otto Kent digs in now. Man on second, 2 down. This to center field. So racing over to make the catch. Billy Martin stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a hit.
Find the ball.
Jones around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jeff Bagwell the next to hit. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Martin went off for 2 homers in his last game. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that.
Quick toss to first. Martin dives back in safely. Rudder takes off. Now a pop-up on the infield. Freeman has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. And they got him doubled off. Back in Arlington. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Billy Martin. That one ripped but foul. Martin mashed a couple of homers in his last game. That's ripped into the outfield. Carter giving chase. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. This one in the air right field, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Otto.
You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of his zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Drilled out towards left center field. Langford on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in. So the Yanks go. Martin had a great showing in the win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
Though they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
All the people in the land are very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Oops. Sorry, Mommy.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. In the air, right side. Junior drifts towards it. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back at Globe Life Field. All set for the start of the inning. So the New York Yankees have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations. But
the throw in, trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Martin steps in for this rookie-on-rookie matchup.
Battle of the next big things, Boog.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Mays flying around third. Safe. It's 5-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner on the move. In the air to left center. He's got it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 6-0. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's a big power threat. Jeff Bagwell. Runner on the go. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Hellman under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 down. Billy Martin getting ready to hit. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 37th homer of the year. Billy Martin now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-3.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Martin had a sensational showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be.
Billy Martin, fresh. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Billy Martin. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Vladimir Guerrero will hit next. The 1-1. Runner on the go. This one in the air. Takes it in for the out. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets.
Here goes the runner in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Runner leads away at second. Goes down looking. Martin went deep twice in his last game. Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Freeman steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after all. Digging in now. Here's a chance to put some pressure on the kid on the mound.
Yeah, 2 rising stars facing off right here, Boog. Big moment in this game. Can't try to do too much at the plate.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That one felt good. That's his 4th home run of the series. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Pickoff moved to second. Martin back in on a dive. Now back to second, and he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Now here's a flare off the bat. Oh, he gloves it to second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. Martin was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Certainly got a good workout, hitting for the cycle.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Billy Martin, he's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
And taking the ball for the Yankees, Billy Martin. He leads the league in ERA, Siggy.
Yeah, he's always around the zone, Boo. Gets weak contact and makes hitters guess. That's how he's been able to stay on top.
Everything's crisp, movement, mix, location. A little different from your cardio stats, Siggy.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we know the numbers don't lie. Elite is elite. They'll be leaning on that arm all summer long.
Number 25, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. The 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's...
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back in the Bronx, second inning set to go. So the New York Yankees had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
And while it's still early, we're definitely getting glimpses of just how good they can be.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's a high chopper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 out, runner at second. Billy Martin stepping in now for the Yankees. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. Out of here. The 2-run shot. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add on. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Brooks Lee, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
3. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now for the Twins, Ozzie Smith. That one fouled off.
Well, these Twins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Sosa in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Outside corner, there's a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Man at first, 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. See you later. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Swing and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
This one popped up. Reaching down, makes the catch. Safe. To first, safe, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there. Lee batting for the second time, and that's strike one. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that is that. Back now in the Bronx. Start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Dominic Smith.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And ball one.
That's a ball.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Second baseman, Lou Keyshaw.
And first offering is fouled off. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Ball.
Swings through that one. Just
ball
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can...
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Martin matched a homer in his last game. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flips it, and that's a great play for the out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Adrian Morejon. Martin was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well.
He was a major contributor offensively, Boog. Some really good at-bats. The way he pitched was just maple on the donut. What a special talent.
Billy Martin, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Minnesota Twins at the plate. Billy Martin. And a superb diving catch. What a play. Runner at second, 2 down.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
You got it. Well struck left field. That one carrying. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. The run comes in from second. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's second. He's trying for third. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. In the air, right field. Sosa settles under it, and that will end the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are back in the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Billy Martin stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now.
Griffey Jr.
Tapped softly on the ground. Lewis throws to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Next to hit, Billy Martin. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did.
Was a big contributor for them in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Billy Martin stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center. Buxton gets there. He's under it. That is the inning. We'll move to the third. Runner at second here, one gone.
The first baseman, number 1, Billy Martin.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends one out the opposite way. That's his 4th home run of the series. Line drive. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
So 2 down, and up next for New York, Billy Martin. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. Martin stepping in now. The rookie on the mound's been sharp all season, but this is the kind of matchup that tests a young arm.
Yeah, Boog, you've got a confident young hitter digging in. He sees a mistake. It's going for a ride.
And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead.
He's put on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Martin had a great showing in the win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. We the neighbors.
Back here in New York and stepping in for the Yankees, Billy Martin.
Baseman, number 1, Billy Martin.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying and gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him.
Damon on his way over. pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it...
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And out of here.
He's putting on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what,
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It has the distance gone. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Martin was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Left the yard 4 times in this one.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one.
Billy Martin. One down. Billy Martin stepping in now for the Yankees. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 50 on the year. Martin digging in, big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner on the move, in the dirt, blocked. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher.
Runner on the go again. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Out of here.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 1 strike away. Left field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees have won 10 in a row. Martin really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Billy Martin with a blend of raw and taking the ball for the Yankees. Billy Martin. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the charts. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
On the ground right side. Mays takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Johnny Damon next up for the Blue Jays. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and that will drop foul. The 0-2. Popped up. Jeter under it. And that is that. And now the Yankees. Second inning set to go. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Davis Schneider.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And a swing and a miss. Got him looking. 1 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Way out front for strike 2. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
On to Mays, inning over. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Got it started a little too early, strike 1. Clement, an all-star a season ago, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. This one in the air, center field. Soto should have this one, and there's one down. Straw working through some struggles lately. Late swing fouled off.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Brian Navarreto. Tapped in front of the plate. Jeter. Slings to first. That ends the frame. Steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Damon flying after this one. A dive, and he can't hold it in. Round second, digging for third.
All right, he's up.
And he's got a leadoff triple.
Wow, that ball's so hard.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, and jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Chipper Jones. And that one gets away at the plate. Runner stays put at third. On the ground. Tosses to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. On to extra innings. Eddie Murray up now, top 5 in RBIs for a reason, a true finisher.
Yeah, and he keeps his approach simple and drives in runs like clockwork, Boog. Every opportunity, it seems like he's converting.
Productive outs, big knocks, he's doing it all.
Yeah, and that's the sign of a legit run producer. Comes through when the lights are the brightest, the pressure is the highest.
Throws to first in
Got him.
time.
That's an out.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Ground ball right side. Biggio. throws to first.
Out of there.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Blue Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Misses. And the count 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Now 5 strikes. New inning getting started. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Davis Schneider. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Stretches out and hauls it in. To the right side, Mays. He steps on the bag.
He's out.
Out on a bang play, but he made it close. Here's Story now. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The shortstop takes the ball. To the right side. And that one handled. That's out number 3. So
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Billy Martin.
this one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Chipper fires to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The Jays hitless so far in the game. Up the middle and he knocks it down. No play. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Brian Navarrete.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Murray. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen.
Just an excellent swing.
So up next for New York, Billy Martin. And he has a chance to homer for the 2nd time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind and he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
And it's through for a hit. And out to a board. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Schneider takes it in for the out. 1 down. So first and second with 1 man gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead. Willie Mays up to hit. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Comes through. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Nolan Ryan.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
On a line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to.
Runner on the go. A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in, 1 away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. With a good enough outing on the mound and put on a hitting clinic. Quite the 2-way performance.
And this isn't to minimize his pitching because he did well out there, but the way he was hitting in this one, you can see why they think of him as a key piece of the lineup.